the proponents of this bill. It's very important. I want to apologize up front. I didn't really come very well prepared, so I'm just kind of winging it here. I was actually in the State House 12 years ago, and I went on a long diatribe then, so I'm going to try and keep it short here. I want to thank everybody for their testimony. It was heart-wrenching. It brought tears to my eyes back there. So 12 years ago, my wife and I are foster parents for, we've been foster parents for 17 years now. We're still foster parents. And we had a placement put in our home that molested our son. He was 14, my son was 7 at the time. There was no disclosure. I was apprised at the time that by a representative that something had been done, and evidently nothing has been done. And because children are still dying and they're still being molested, and as you've heard tonight, children who are molested aren't likely to speak up. When we went through what we went through, I suffered some consternation as members of society and our immediate society were critical of what we were doing as foster parents and what we had done by putting our family in the forefront. We were naive. We were naive to think that DCYF would put a child in our house that would molest our own child. And we were naive to think that real change would take place. And so I believe that this bill remedies that to some degree, a great degree. And I spoke to Carol earlier today about how criminal penalties need to be levied in such a situation as well. I mean, it's a little different with the Catholic Church because you have priests who are being held accountable. Here we have DCYF. With a policy that says, oh, we can't disclose. We have way too many children on our docket. We have no place to put them. So don't dare mention, the fact that, there was this child has sexual predilections. We just put them in the home and we'll worry about it later. I would love to see the internal memos, from those years gone by. So bear with me. I just, I feel like in the past, the legislature has just kind of kicked the can down the road. I feel like everybody wants to cover their own butt in a way. We're not really addressing the issue. I believe this particular bill addresses that issue very well, and I look forward to everybody's support for this. I can't imagine there being anybody that would not support such a bill. The children are the future. They are the future. And we need to support them in every way possible. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to speak with you. Again, I'm going to keep it short because we actually have 6 small children under the age of 7 that we need to get back to relieve a babysitter. So, but I'm grateful again for the opportunity to speak here, and